show you how great I am.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I am the king of the world.
And I'm better now. I'm experienced now, professional.
G5Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. All social media is in the description box, and please hit that bell icon so you be notified when I drop that heat. This video is sponsored by my boy Fast Classic. This mixtape is in the description box. It is absolutely free. Definitely give him a download, give him a listen. And this video is sponsored by my boy Matt. Definitely check his apparel out on IG at We All From. Now, Anthony the Dog Dirrell is the new WBC 168-pound champion of the world. I've been meaning to get at this fight all week, but I've been fighting these cold symptoms, so I've been out on the shelf for a little bit. But, you know, I'm back at it. Anthony Dirrell got a razor-thin decision over Avni Yildirim, and this was a damn good fight, like a damn good fight. Like, it was so much technical stuff going on in this fight that if you're not a hardcore boxing fan, it probably went over your head. It was a whole bunch of good technical shit going on in this fight. Both guys was throwing stab jabs. Guys was throwing shots. They would throw a shot straight to the chest to get them to stop throwing for a second, which I advocate every fighter to do. Throw that shot not to the midsection, but throw it straight at their chest when they're trying to get a 3-4 punch combination off. It throws the rhythm off. Both guys were doing that. Yildirim was definitely putting on the pressure, staying in Anthony Dirrell's face. Anthony Dirrell was doing a great job by mixing it up. Both guys had very good punch variety, and they were in different spots of the ring, but when they decided to sit down and just trade, they sat down and just traded. It was a damn good fight, and it's a shame that it ended off of an accidental headbutt. I mean, the cut was nasty. I mean, Anthony Dirrell's eyelid looked like it was about to fly away from his eyeball. You know, it was a nasty cut. But it was basically a 96-94, 96-94, and a 98-92 for Yildirim. But Anthony Dirrell got the decision, and Yildirim and his team didn't like it. There was some yelling and some screaming. There was some entertaining stuff going on after the fight because Yildirim and his team definitely felt like he won the fight. Now, with that eye, I think Anthony Dirrell is going to be out for a while. That thing going to have to heal. He'll probably be out for at least a good 6 months, maybe 7. With that eye, it's going to have to definitely heal. And, you know, of course, with the boxing politics, we're going to see what happens. But they need to have a rematch. They need to have a rematch. And I know people are not going to advocate for it because Anthony Dirrell won. But just imagine if the decision went the other way. People will be kicking, yelling, and screaming for a rematch. So Yildirim definitely deserves a rematch against Anthony Dirrell, and I think Yildirim could have pulled this fight out if it went the whole 12 rounds. Like, Yildirim fought well in this fight. He fought really well in this fight. If y'all have not seen this fight, definitely try to find it on YouTube, or I don't know if PBC has it on their website, or I'm not sure. I'll have to look for it. But I think that if you watch this fight, this was one of my favorite fights so far 2019. It just had everything in it. It had some brawling in it, some big punching, good combinations. It was some subtle defense that was being played by both guys. It was really, really good technically. You know what I'm saying? And the fight is going under the radar, of course, but this was my kind of fight. Like, you could have just took a phone booth and just put it outside of them two, and they was just going to work. They was really, really going to work. So I'm hoping that Anthony Dirrell and his team gives Yildirim a rematch. I hope they actually just say that he has to fight him. Like, he has to fight him again, because that fight was in the balance. Like, that was an even fight at the time of the stoppage. Like, Dirrell wasn't running away with anything, and neither was Yildirim. Like, those rounds were extremely close, and I think it showed in 2 of the 3 scorecards. Now, the other guy had a 98-92 for Yildirim. I didn't agree with that, but it was just a lot of close rounds. So, you know, maybe Yildirim was doing some things that judge particularly liked, and he was just giving him the nod on a lot of those rounds. But Anthony Dirrell is a really good fighter. I always felt like Anthony Dirrell was more talented than his brother. His brother was the one that always got the talk, got the hype, but I always thought Anthony Dirrell was the better overall fighter. Like, he could fight multiple styles and actually be good at all of those styles. And Anthony Dirrell showed that. But once you watch this fight, if you had it for Dirrell by a slim margin, I'm cool with that. If you had it for Yildirim by a small margin, I'm cool with that too. But this was a highly entertaining fight. I think that they should go in there and do it again. But I have a strong feeling that Anthony Dirrell and his team, I don't think they're going to want any more smoke with this guy. Not saying that they're scared or anything like that. I think they're just going to try to move on to bigger and better things, bigger and better opponents, bigger and better names, bigger and better paydays. But Yildirim definitely deserves another shot. He definitely made a good account of himself, and some people actually thought he won that fight. So we're going to see what happens going forward. We'll see how long this eye is going to take the hill for Anthony Dirrell. And 168 is looking good. 168 is looking real good. There's plenty of opportunities out there for both guys. But if I had to have it my way, you know, I would love to see Anthony Dirrell and Caleb Plant. Anthony Dirrell and Caleb Plant, that would be a classic matchup, and that'd be a great fight. But congratulations to Anthony Dirrell on a close victory. For Yildirim, he just got to get back. He just got to get back on the horse and ride. You know, he definitely did some great things in that fight, and you can argue that he won the fight. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.